Shame TVs watch. To those who celebrated Christmas Eve, happy holidays to you. For those who don't, happy solstice holiday to you. Coming at you this morning for some audio that was shared in one of my groups that I'm in. Seems that certain people have a problem with what I make videos about. I thought I made it clear before. I have 3 pages and I run all 3 pages. I decide on the content, etc. Here we have in front of you, when I first encountered this individual, I'm trying to make sure this phone number is blocked so the world won't, have it. But I told this individual, I don't, fuck around with people. Like if I meet you, I'm going to be genuine with you until I find out otherwise. And most of the time, if we get into anything, it's going to be your fault because I don't start trouble with people unless I'm shaming you for some fuck shit that I've seen. So as you can see, this is when I first encountered this individual for an interview he asked of me to come on his platform. I did. He'll tell you that there was no money involved or hint of that. I never, I don't charge people to go on their shows or anything like that because, I get up and go to work for my money. So, and might make t-shirts and try to sell them for my money. I said here, peace. I'd be interested in discussing this McWi-Fi SAW scammer connection and anything around this subject. I don't play YouTube gotcha games. Not saying you are attempting that. Just saying I'll speak genuinely until I feel it isn't genuine anymore. At which point I'll probably disengage. Peace and hope these terms are upfront and fair enough for an interview. Now, this is not just what I do for an interview. It's what I do as far as my whole interaction, which is why you haven't really heard me saying anything about Israel doctrine. I've been making videos the last 3-4 days, almost a week straight. And I haven't been talking shit about Israel doctrine because I don't know anything about you or him to talk shit about. So as you can see down here, if you look down, it's he's responding, but we were doing it simultaneously, responding back to me, and he put a thumbs up as, okay, I agree. So apparently Israel doctrine is full of shit because you're playing YouTube gotcha bullshit games. I want him to come at me and all of that stupid shit. I'm going to play the audio and let you guys hear it for yourself. But here again, sagas of unemployed black male YouTubers pretending to be detectives on YouTube, looking for topics, looking for subjects, always wanting to be first, as this guy always says. So you can be the first one on Christmas Eve to get this work.
Y'all see, we had words. I was like, don't fuck up my narrative or fuck up what I'm doing. He did his video back and forth. As a man, he bit it and said you was right, but at the same time, nigga, you was on some, coming at me on some fuckboy shit, on some crazy shit. Don't come at me like that. He done threw that video back up too. You know what I'm saying? Responding back to me. So, I gotta salute the brother for that. But I'm gonna show you how motherfuckers can hate on me and not do shit, and you can understand it. You'll be like, yeah, well, they don't want to fuck with Carl, and they hating on you, and that's why motherfuckers ain't doing this and that. But with country speculation being around, it's like, well, I know y'all just ain't hating on him. All of y'all was just trying to suck on the man's stick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like he had the magic stick and shit, that he couldn't do no wrong and stuff, right? So with him being around, it shows a lot of hypocrisy of bitch ass men, male and female, in the motherfucking community, right?
Now, right here, you hear him addressing conscious speculation, I had a discussion earlier about jealousy of conscious speculation, which I think Israel doctrine has. Conscious speculation is received better. And this, again, seems to be Israel doctrine's crutch. He is not received by the people in the manner that he wants to be. And it drives him, I guess, to make videos like this. Like you hear him saying, people are sucking conscious speculation's dick. People don't want to fuck with Israel doctrine and come over there and fuck with him. Well, I'm going to let you know something, Carl. This is one of the reasons why people might not want to fuck with you, mainly me. Like, if I send you something the first time I meet you and talk with you, actually speak with you, and everything's peace, then all of a sudden I'm a MFer because I don't want to come over there and fuck with you. Not only are you saying those things, you're completely wrong about what you're saying and making whole YouTube live streams about them or videos about it. That's why nobody wants to come fuck with you. Don't invent reasons in your head why people don't want to fuck with you and then believe those reasons. That shit's crazy. There's too much of that. Believing your own lies and stories and concoctions. People don't want to come fuck with you because of what you're doing right this second.
Motherfuckers try to act like they ain't Sarnetta. They try to act like they ain't Kel Gills. They try to act like they ain't Tommy Sotomayor. They try to act like they ain't your average black motherfucking YouTuber on YouTube, right? I said on YouTuber. On YouTube, right? So, let's look at it. Now, Hassan Campbell, he's our example, right? Now, if Sarnetta was talking about he'll catch one of these black bitches that done left his platform and did some shit, that he'll catch them and choke them in the street and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shame TV, Conscious Community Convo, and every other motherfucker in the community. Yeah, I'm calling some names out now for like fucking with other people so they can fuck with me and get mad and say they got something to say and won't fucking try to sneak up and snake bite a motherfucker, but, you know, face a motherfucker head on and shit if they want to.
And as you hear, the lunacy of the unemployed black male YouTuber who has to say anything to create activity to their page. This nigga says, I want a motherfucker to address me directly. First off, no one was doing videos about you indirectly. Nobody was talking about you. Nobody cares. You then start calling brothers and sisters motherfuckers because you woke up on some shit. So now you want to call people's names and call people motherfuckers and all of that shit for no other apparent reason than it's a Sunday. And then you want to pretend as though they're doing something clandestine and sneaky and this, that, and the third, and they should address you straight up. When, nigga, you're the one running your mouth. Who is talking about you? No one's talking about you. The closest thing I said about you was hashtag, what up with that audio, Kev? I'm on my Israel doctrine shit this week. What's up with that audio hashtag? That was it. I said that shit like 2, maybe 3 times throughout, 7 videos. So who's talking about you? You want someone to talk about you, just like right now. But just to let you know, you get Michael Edwards status. From here on out, you just get mentioned from time to time, whenever I feel like it. I'm not doing any videos on you.
Now, if Sarnetta was talking about he'll catch one of these black bitches that done left his platform and did some shit, that he'll catch them and choke them in the street and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shame TV, Conscious Community Convo, and every other motherfucker in the community. Yeah, I'm calling some names out now for like fucking with other people so they can fuck with me and get mad and say they got something to say and won't fucking try to sneak up and snake bite a motherfucker. But you know, face a motherfucker head on and shit if they want to.
You're admitting to your fuckery, right? Stupid.
So I just woke up on some shit.
Exactly. Some horse shit.
And I'm like, I'm finna get it, motherfuckers, and cause it was on my heart, it was on my mind when I woke up.
No, you need like, activity to your page. Tell the truth.
So I'm up.
Fucking
all these motherfuckers would have been on something other head. Let Kev Gill say he would have choked the bitch out for doing this shit. 6th Dynasty. Little motherfucker said some shit like that, he'd have been all on it. Ain't nobody. I just woke up on some shit. And I'm like, I'm finna get it, motherfuckers, and cause it was on my heart, it was on my mind when I woke up. It was like, man, you gotta do this video.
That's not on his heart.
So I'm up. All these motherfuckers would have been on something other head. Let Kev Gill say he would have choked the bitch out for doing this shit. 6th Dynasty. Little motherfucker said some shit like that, he'd have been all on it. Ain't nobody said shit about her son talking about Tawana Allen. How if he caught her, he'll fuck her up. Or the sister that was in my side chat, Melanie something. How if...
Now, what you don't know, fuckface, is that even before Tawana Allen went on your fuckface show, me and her had been in the works of setting something up for her to come on my show. See, that's what you don't know. I'm gonna let you know, Mr. Super Detective, shit you don't know. But being the fact that Tawana Allen works and I work and we work completely opposite shifts, and then her schedule carries into the weekends sometimes, that's why it's been difficult for her and I to link up. Like a couple other people who I want to do shows with, it's not always easy for me to do so because I spend most of my time from 5 something in the motherfucking morning to 6 in the afternoon at fucking work, nigga. I don't get to wake up and play YouTube all morning while sucking up someone else's Wi-Fi in the freezing cold outside. That shit you don't know. But her name is Melanin Sutek for some more shit you don't know.
Ultimately, it's you saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing I can tell you is to keep it real. Like, just whatever you do, man, keep it real so they don't have nothing on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason I told McGills, like, yo, nigga, you lost already. You know, why do I keep saying that shit? I keep saying that shit because, dog, you already lost. Like, because you don't have anything on me. So you can't play YouTube with me. You can't play, oh, see, here he is here, and then you can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can't happen. So it's like, stay real, and you'll be all right, G. Everything will be good.
That's me talking of conscious speculation.
I want to talk about one of the videos
which is making niggas jealous.
I even did a video on my group live stream about that shit. It was very, very interesting, yo. About the whole, what's up, Posh? The whole, the whole young Pharaoh situation and all of that. So, it's a lot to get into. But before we do all that, we're going to start off with this individual who I've only heard about through, random or routine YouTube. No, like I heard the name. I don't really know you for real. Like that's kind of how that shit rolls. Cause I don't really know this dude, but I've heard his name and I've heard things that were attached to his name. So in the last few weeks or so, I've come to know more about him without even, speaking to him. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like I come to, what up, Chemo? I come to, learn about him from afar, I guess. Conscious community convo. To learn about him from afar.
Thank you, like, Tawana Allen.
what I've seen so far and what I've learned isn't really good, man. And so when I actually heard the shit that he said in the video that I'm about to play, it was very, very, very alarming. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you are claiming to be a person, first off, let's start with that. He's claiming to be a person to have been touched by an adult when he was a child, what is commonly called molestation or pedophilia or whatever. He was a victim of pedophilia or what have you. Now, others allegedly. And so when I actually heard the shit that he said in the video that I'm about to play, it was very, very, very alarming. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you are claiming to be a person, first off, let's start with that. He's claiming to be a person to have been touched by an adult when he was a child, what is commonly called molestation or pedophilia or whatever. He was a victim of pedophilia or what have you. Now, others allegedly. But others have described it differently. Others have said it was more like a relationship. I've heard pray tell of. I've heard many a thing. I heard it was all a hoax. I heard he was a hitman. I heard he was a... Shame. Yes. Shame. Definitely that. But what I really want to do is actually let this individual talk himself. So his name is Hassan Campbell. We will not be referring to any men as whatever that other word, that other term that everyone calls him. We're not going to be doing that. But we want to dissect a little something that he did. And before we do that, I want to say and let it be known. Anyone can say what they want to say. Anyone can make jokes about what they want to make jokes about. You know what I'm saying? But when people are not making jokes and they're really attempting to basically slander a person because you're not providing any proof and the stories are outlandish, and then you throw in a whack-ass allegedly as some sort of cover, which is very lame. But for you to... I don't really watch Melanin Sutek. I don't ever think I've ever been subscribed to anything she may have had. I don't deal with her in any way, shape, form, or fashion like that. All I know is she's kind of like Hassan Campbell. She's a name that you hear on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Around certain people or amongst certain people. So she's just a name, and that's, you know what I'm saying, what it is. That's what it is. So, like, I know I've heard certain things she said other than this Poppy dude that they call Poppy dude, whatever YouTube name, star from Bambada's clique. So, it was like, I've never heard of this guy except through that name. You know what I'm saying? The P.O. Pop. Like, I didn't even hear the Hassan Campbell until later. That's why I was hearing Poppy, then I would hear Hassan Campbell. And it's like, I didn't know that it was the same fucking person. Because in this YouTube shit, I only really watch who I watch. And when certain shit come across my eye, it just comes across my eye through the people that I'm involved with in this different Facebook groups and shit like that, and people that just share information in the groups that I'm in the circles that I'm in. So I didn't know who this dude was. Then I found out, like I said, kind of later, who he kind of was. I said, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not into that Bambada shit like that. Like, I've done a video here and a video there about that shit. But other than that, I am really not into that Bambada shit, trying to get Shane, what up, Dawn? Trying to get views and shares and like, I don't really want to touch that. I touched it one time. I made a video, I think that was on my old page, about Bambada, and I said the first video I ever made about African Bambaataa was like, if he is, because I was like, at the time it was all fresh. So I was like, who knows what he really did? So I was like, if he actually did these things, you know what I mean? Like, yo, the best thing to do is to take his platform and not his platform, but take whatever facilities he had and turn that shit into the first rehab center for young black men and women who've ever been molested and suffered from, you know, being the victim of a pedophile. So it's like, I was like, turn that shit into something good instead of destroying it. Just take that fuck nigga out of there if that's what he did. Whatever. Like, that was at the time. That's how the video went. So I didn't know shit about that shit until later. I gained a little bit more information and a little bit more, and hearing different people come out and give full fucking testimonies about this dude, about how they fucking had intimate relationships with him, how he was courting them and their friends and shit like that, nigga. Like, and it was more than one person that's saying this shit. And then you got this individual. So this individual, Hassan Campbell, this individual comes out, I guess, and portrays himself as the victim of some sort of sexual acts. Then he comes out and he says, yo, shame. And the fact of the matter is, beyond all of that, what the fuck were you supposed to gain from this? What is it that, when you made that video, when you made this video and you up there laughing and smirking and talking about Bambaataa, a nigga that humped you. He humped you, allegedly. Allegedly. And you trying to make a joke about it? Who really looks like a joke at this point? Who really looks like a joke, G? Who really looks like a joke? Does Bambaataa look like a joke at this point? We know Kev Gills looks like a joke. Shame. This nigga had his mother on the show, nigga. He reaching for everything. Somebody get this nigga a topic. Polite, come back. We won't make any videos about you. We just don't want Kev to kill himself. But anyway, you talking shit, yo. You know that this sister has children. Allegedly, she has female children. I'm pretty sure that they're on YouTube, even if she doesn't want them to be. And they got this fucking big head fucking, come on, man. Like, you gonna sit there calling her fat nasty, nigga, and you're sitting there looking fat and nasty.
This video was done about 3 weeks to a month ago. I hope this clears up a fucking dumbass idiot who has nothing else to talk about and tries to create beef, which proves my point. Unemployed black male YouTubers who play detective on TV, on YouTube TV, walking around the streets, sucking up people's Wi-Fi to power this operation. Like, yo, get out of here with that shit, G. You sucker for that bullshit. Nobody did shit to you. You a fucking clown. You corny as shit. Nobody's ever gonna fuck with you because you whack as shit. You'll never be that nigga no matter what you do. You could get mad because people appeal to conscious speculation and the way he delivers his message, whatever the message is, you're just mad because nobody fucking cares to fucking involve you, G. You should do something else, man. Like, get gainfully employed. I don't care if you sell hats and shit. It seems to be cold out there where you at. Shame TV East Watch. Another example of a black man, unemployed YouTuber. Please do not give these people money. And if you have benefited from this study, like, comment, share, or subscribe. Not give me money. Peace.